conversation with this guy over here, and it can be a harmless conversation, and we can just be talking about work, and this dude find out we was conversating, I'm about to get my ass whooped. Right. Or it was, for example, my other boyfriend waking up, and because I ain't know he was hooked on drugs. I ain't know he was hooked on drugs at all. Mind you, we used to sell it together. We ran the streets together. We was like Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah. Like real shit, crazy shit. Yeah. And I never in a million years thought he would do the shit or be on the shit. And everybody used to tell me like, yo, he's on it. And I'm like, nah, he not on it. But I would wonder why when he would wake up in a bad mood because he ain't have his fix. You know, I ain't see the red flags. Yeah. But when I really learned that he was doing it and I physically caught him, then I understood all the red flags. You know, like, I understood the red flags. I understood him waking up angry and talking that shit to me and beating my ass just because he mad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because he angry because he don't got his fix. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, and then to all the bridges he was burning along the way. So mind you, while we sitting out here making his money, he's burning bridges. So he not paying to connect his money back, because why he not paying him back? Because he too busy doing it all. Right. So now you coming up short. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you're not talking about a little bit. We talking about big amounts. Right? So now you wake up and you mad because you ain't got your fix, or you ain't got the money for your fix, or whatever the case may be. I'm getting my ass whooped. And you doing this shit in front of my kids. My kids are seeing this shit. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know, it's real, man. You got to be careful what you show your kids, because your kids will definitely repeat your cycles. Mm-hmm. Because my 19-year-old right now is definitely repeating my cycles. You know what I'm saying? So that makes it hard, because it brings up a lot of... It's triggering for me. Yeah. You know what I mean? It triggers me like a motherfucker. So I have to, that's why I go to therapy. That's why I go do all my healing, and I do my meditation, and I try to stay on top of my self-healing, because, man, listen. Yeah, because at the end of the day, if you can't help yourself, you can't help her, you know? Yep. And she needs to learn by example, and it's not going to happen overnight. Mm-hmm. Yep. Hell no. Nah, she's definitely my child. I tell you that. My kids are nothing like me. They're like, nah. See, they're like, how the hell are you my mom? My 15-year-old, she's calm. My 15-year-old, she's calm, cool. She's collective. Yeah. She's a very spiritual girl. Mm-hmm. She does Reiki too. So, you know, that's cool that you guys can bond on that. So she's good on that part. But my 19-year-old, and then, you know, my son, I lost him from running the streets. You know what I'm saying? So my son is repeating my cycles as well. So I got my 2 children who repeating my cycles. So that's definitely triggering for me. But I'm definitely learning how to heal from that, and learning how to help them to heal from that as well. You know, I mean, I know sometimes they look at me like, this lady crazy, she don't know what she talk about, but I do know what I'm talking about. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I've been through it. Been there, done that. And you know, it's never too late to repair those relationships and get them back on the right track. Yeah. You just gotta... It's just hard when they don't want to change, because you can't... It's heartbreaking watching it, and you can't make somebody change. You want to do everything you can to help and to get them out of that lifestyle, but I think it's important for you to realize you have to focus on you right now and fix that. And then once they see the change in you, I feel like that will trigger them to want to change too. Mm-hmm. But I think you're on the right track. Like, I'm so proud of you getting your master's. Thank you. I'm excited. Amazing. I can't wait. When you started posting the candles, I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. I want one right away. I can't wait. I'm excited. It definitely hasn't been an easy one. Yeah. Because let me tell you, like I said, having to heal, you know, part of this journey is having to heal all the trauma, you know, as much as you can heal from all the shit that you've been through in your life. You know, a lot of people, I like to tell a lot of people though, I feel like definitely a lot of people test me. Yeah. And I do get tested a lot more now than ever. Mm-hmm. But I always remind myself, like, you came too far. But I also let people know, like, yo, don't get it fucked up. Bruh.
I will go right back.
These hands work. These hands work. And then I will go home, meditate, pray to my ancestors and all of them. Like, please forgive me for what I just did, but this person needed that shit.
I'll go beat your ass and then go home and meditate
stop
about
playing.
it. And
exactly.
reset.
Like, stop playing with me. Stop trying me, please.
But it's always when you try to work on yourself that you do get tested. And I think that's just the devil trying to find out, like, can I change her mind? Can I get her back? You know?
Of course.
So just, keep protecting your own energy. And
yeah, I'm big on that. I wake up every day and I make sure to try to protect the energy of my home. I'm always staying on top. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you see all the sprays I'm always posting up.
I didn't see the sprays.
Well, I get them from my mentor. She makes, I buy them off of her because she makes some sprays. She's a powerful ass woman, I tell you that.
Yeah.
But she has helped me a lot. But I do make mines too sometimes, and I'm still learning, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get into the soaps and the oils and stuff like that. But for now, I grab from her, and that's how I cleanse my home. You know, it's just all about decluttering your home, making sure your home has light coming into it. You know what I mean? Take out them negative ass energies from your house, because negative energy attaches to the darkness.
Yeah.
All the clutter, you know what I mean? The dirtiness in your home. So it's just trying to definitely keep a positive environment in my home. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think people realize how much time you actually spend at home. And even if you're working full time or whatever the case is, you're there in the morning, you're doing dinner and doing stuff with the kids at night. Like, you spend a lot of time at home. And if you don't feel comfortable in your own home, then it's like, it does reflect on you and your energy too.
Yeah, and you got to remember, everything is energy, right? So you dealing with 50 million people in a day, right? From your job to the people that you come across in the grocery store, the people that you cross in the gas station, right? And those is energies. Those are energies you're dealing with people. Like, have you ever been in a situation where you're talking to somebody and they going through a really fucked up situation, and then you start feeling bad, and then you leave and you like, damn, man, like, that shit hurts my heart. Well, you just picked up that person's energy. You know what I mean? So you got to protect your energy. Definitely ground and balance, because you won't, if you don't know how to, I definitely learned how to tell the difference between the both. Because if you don't, you ain't gonna know if somebody's energy is draining you, right? Like, you're not gonna know.
So how do you know if someone's energy is
draining you? All right, let's say for example, you come around me and I'm just like, damn, fuck, I had a fucked up ass day, and I'm just complaining. I'm just negative everything.
Yeah.
Right? Everything's negative. The whole day went fucked up, and I'm just one negative ass freaking ball of energy walking around. Right? And now you leave my side, and now you feeling like, fuck, and you're all angry and negative, and you're noticing that you're being negative.
Yeah.
You just picked up my energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just definitely picked up my energy. And sometimes people don't be negative intentionally. It could just be one of them situations where you walk into the store and you have an argument with a girl.
With a clerk or something.
You know, with a Karen.
Yeah, with a Karen.
If you want to call it that, right? And then now you're angry, and then, you go to work and you're just like, I'm gonna brush it off, I'm not gonna let it get to me, but you still have that in you. You know what I mean? Like, you still pick that up so you definitely gotta protect your energy. I'm big on that, protect the energy shit.
Yeah, that's what my daughter's starting to get into that stuff now too. So, like, she does like the tarot readings, and she's studying numerology and like all these different things. And she's always like saging the house and doing all kinds of stuff. Well, I don't know what it is she be doing.
She has to, because understand now she's tapping in. So a lot of people don't understand, when you start tapping in, you tapping in the spirits, right? Because I read tarot cards too. So when you tapping in, you getting your messages from whatever, I don't want to say entity, because not entity, whatever spirit is around at that time, or whoever you calling in, depending on who's your angels or who's your spirit team. You know what I mean? Who you so when you do rituals, it's like you are, how can I say the word? The person you believe in. Let's just say that. Whoever. If she believe in God and now she reading tarot, well, I don't want to throw God, because people are going to be like, how you putting God with tarot? That's the devil, because it's just people so freaking ignorant. But let's just say she's tapping in with her ancestors. You know what I mean? She got to protect, because you can get a lot of spirits that ain't supposed to be there, if that makes sense to you. And you'll start getting all these crazy messages, and it'll just be one confusing ass reading.
But honestly, ever since she started it, like my kids, because the older three live with me, so she's 14 and the oldest is about to be 21. So they used to nag and argue every day. Like a day did not go by where somebody didn't have an argument with each other. Ever since she did that, I don't know what it is she did. What she would be hanging on the doors and this and that.
It's because it's clearing the energy.
It literally now, I don't remember last time an argument even happened between them.
Because she's protecting your home. She knows what she's doing.
So you can literally feel it. Like the energy is completely different. We all hang out and watch movies with each other in the living room now. Before everybody else was like dispersed in their rooms. Nobody really like even talked to each other.
It goes back into the days, you know, who you came across during that day and all. Sometimes there's a such thing as energy vampires. That's a true thing. And
what
they will
is that?
They'll suck the life out of you.
Oh.
They will suck the life out of you. So I'm gonna give you a perfect example of an energy vampire.
Oh, Mr. Goodwin, he's an energy vampire.
I mean, if he's a narcissistic, he's definitely an energy vampire. Because I mean, you know. But yeah, there's a such thing as that. People don't think that's true, but it is. I'm telling you, that's why I tell everybody, and I always tell my kids. You know, I know a lot of people be like, "Oh, I don't see you out there no more. You don't be chilling no more. You don't," because I'm an empathic person, so I pick up off of everybody's energies, and especially now that I'm more attuned to everything. Oh, it's real.
Yeah,
it's real. I have to protect myself. So no, I don't want to be in the mix of everything.
Right.
And no, I don't want to, because I just don't.
Right.
You know, because it'll affect me a little bit more different than it would with somebody else. Like,
and I'm big on empathy too. Like, I be trying to school my kids on this because they're like, I don't want to say heartless, but damn near close. And I'm just like, but you got to understand what people are going through. You got to see their side of things so that you can respect, you know.
But it's hard.
But they don't get it. But at the same time, now that you're saying that makes sense why I feel like my energy is always disrupted, because I always was the ride or die friend. You know, I'm the first one somebody calls when they're having a problem, an issue.
Well, yeah,
whatever.
but you know why? Because they know they can call you, right?
Yeah.
So when you don't make yourself available no more, how many friends do you really have?
Yeah, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Because
right.
I had to learn that too. I thought my friends was my friends and them was my friends. They was with me on this journey. Like, you couldn't tell me anything different. I have 0 friends right now. You know, so, I know people. I have associates, but people like friends that I chill with and we go do things. None. I do that with myself or with my kids.
Right. And that, now that I'm in that new mindset, I'm like, I got fam and I got associates. For me, there's not really any such thing as like friends. Like if I'm ride or die for you still, like to this day, then I consider you my family more than anything.
Of course. Know? But sometimes family too. Yeah. Family can be toxic and narcissistic as fuck too. Yeah.
But like, I've always been like a person where I can't be one of those families like, oh, I have to deal with them because they're family. Like, I could never be that person. Like,
that's a good thing.
I either fuck with you or I don't.
That's a good thing.
So for me, I'm like, I choose my family. Like, whether we're blood or not, like, I choose for you to be in my heart, you know, and that's how I protect my energy.
Yeah,
like,
and that's what's up. And it's a good thing that your daughter knows about all the saging and everything like that, because it's you definitely want to keep your house. I mean, that's your house, right? That's supposed to be your zen. Your place is zen when you go home.
Exactly.
You know, that's your comfortableness. Yeah. Throw on your PJs, drink your coffee or your hot cocoa, whatever it is. Sit on the couch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And just chill.
If you can't feel safe and relaxed at home, then there's changes that need to be made in your life. Like, you know what I mean? So tell the listeners how they can find you. Maybe they want some mentorship from you, or maybe they want to get a tarot reading, and I hope you come back and maybe do a tarot reading for another guest.
We could come back. We could definitely come back and do that.
That would be amazing.
I've been like kind of pulling myself back from doing the tarot for a little bit because it pulls a lot of energy and it's definitely draining. So I'm still trying to, because like I said, you have to tap in, you know what I mean? So you got to be careful with it. And I don't want to falsify anybody's reading or anything like that. So you definitely got to catch me I'll let you know when
Yeah,
I'm ready
you
to
let me
start
know when
reading
you're
tarot
ready.
again. You know what I mean? I think after I finish getting my master's and everything, because right now I'm still in that process, so I'm still going to therapy. I'm still doing my thing too.
Yeah.
So I think when I come out of that,
All right.
I'll be ready.
We'll do another episode on protecting your energy, and we'll save the tarot reading for later.
Definitely. Heck yeah.
So yeah, tell everybody your social medias or what is
All right,
the
you
name of your
can-
business too.
My business is